my trading is a what? Continuous process and endless refinement. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mira Forex, and if you're new to this channel, please do well to like and subscribe to this channel. So hi guys, in this video I'm going to be taking you guys along with me in the 3 trading habits that helps improve my trading towards me seeing consistency. For those that have been following me, thank you man for always sticking around, and if you're a new subscriber, please stick around because this was the 3 habit that helps me in trading, and I'm sure it's going to help you because in trading is all about repetitiveness, and if you're not disciplined enough to repeat something that works over time for you, like it will be hard for you to see that consistency. So this is the second roadmap video concerning how you guys can also learn how to trade. I made a previous video on how I was able to watch ICT, so this is more like an ICT roadmap. Okay, so on how you can develop your own trading plan. Like I always tell you guys that as a trader or as a beginner trader, you need to have sets of rules even if you don't have a trading plan, in order for you to be disciplined, for you to know what is working for you, for you to have an edge in the market. So guys, without too much talk, let's just dive into the system. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that everything you see I have now is, should I say, a continuous process, and it's still an endless refinement. As you guys know that at this point, this is what I used to trade. All the win trades you guys have been seeing me take, from my analysis to my TP, every analysis I've been making, this has been what I've been using. But as a beginner forex trader, when I started, it was so much. We get the one I was using. So let's go to the one I was using before we come to this. So you guys, as a beginner as well, this is something that can actually help you as well. So right now we're going to be going to things that served me. Just like my mentor will always tell you that you shouldn't be afraid to let go of the things that served you. Okay, you shouldn't be afraid to let go of them because you're growing as a trader. Because if you're not able to make changes, you're still going to stick to one level of growth. So you need to be growing as a trader. So as a beginner forex trader, as I began, this was the first I used. So it was so much. Even then I used to be scared. I used to be dreading to even look into them, but with time I found out that it was actually helping me a lot in my trading and in my repetitiveness of getting educated about how the kind of person I am, the kind of trades I'm taking, what I'm looking forward to in the market. So a shout out to Miss Aviona. She's a forex trader and ICT trader as well. It was from her I first got the idea of this. So you guys, I urge you guys to should I say, as a beginner, you can still go there and look into it. But I want to show you guys what I got from her. If you've been watching my video, you see where I was using that first strategy and how I was able to now break them down to the one I use currently. So first of all, when you come to in the morning, let's go to in the morning, when I wake up, I do order of my routine. The next thing I do is I go to my strategy, I read my strategy, then trading strategy, short-term trader. You have to know the kind of trader you are. Are you a scalper? Are you a swing trader? Are you a short-term trader? Or are you a position trader? So that you not go into the market, you're scalping today, the next day you're a short-term trader, the next day you're a swing trader. You have to understand the kind of trader you are. That's where your time frame comes in. For you to know the time frame you're doing your analysis in, that's the type of trader you are. Time frame you use for your trading, should I say, identifies what type of trader are you. So in terms of finding out type of trader, you have to know your personality. You have to know, should I say, your personality towards how long can I take a trade, how long can I let my trade run. So for me, my trading strategy is a short-term trader. So your time frame is something that will tell you the type of trader, and your personality will tell you the type of trader you are. So time frame, I do my top-down analysis from the weekly time frame down to the 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes is the least I do for my entry. So my top-down analysis mostly is from weekly, daily, 4 hour. Those are my higher time frames. Then my entry time frames are 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, nothing less than 15 minutes. Yes, as a short-term trader that I am. So pairs, I trade the Euro USD, I trade the GBP USD, I trade the AUD USD, sometimes USD share. This is for you to be able to stay within the frequency that you're not looking at Nasdaq today, you're looking at US 30 today, because as time goes on as a trader, you can understand the characteristics of a particular pair. You get used to, okay, SMT is happening here, market divergence, like all those things. It will help you a lot too if you're able to stick to one particular type of market. For me, I trade only the foreign currencies, and these are the foreign currencies I particularly look out for. So my main, if you guys have been watching me, sometimes USD chef can be my main, sometimes AUD, sometimes GBP USD. So going down to risk management. So I risk 1% or less, nothing more than 1%. So as a trader, you have to be able to risk what you are able to do, what to lose. And I always tell people this: in the order of risk, it's the amount of money you have, that's what you'll be able to risk. You can't be looking at people who have big money and thinking you'll be risking like them. Okay, your risk appetite is different depending on your personality, depending on the kind of financial status you are in. Okay, so in a 100k account, you should be looking to risk, like, should I say 1% or less? Okay, because like, you have to understand what is your should I say your relationship with money, what is your relationship with losses, what is your relationship with your wins. Because at the end of the day, this is a market of probability, and if you have an edge, then just think about this: you have an edge to play out, then the next thing what you're looking forward to is to risk 1% in order for you to allow that your probability play out. There are not going to be too much attachment to that, and if you're risking 1%, you're gaining 2%. That's depending on the risk to reward you're using. So imagine if you have the standard risk that, okay, I'm risking nothing less than 1%, and at the end of the day, it is not a matter of what you are losing, it is a matter of can you get back up after losing. Okay, when you find yourself in drawdown, the kind of risk you're taking, if you're not somebody that is conservative with your risk, like, at the end of the day, you won't be able to get back. So you have to be risking something you know that in the next 2 or 3 trades you can make them back. So it's a matter of what you are able to lose in order for you to be able to make back. Not every time it's about what you're making. Okay, so use hourly time frame PDRs for my stop loss. So invalidation of my trade, if you've been following me for a while, you see how I do my analysis. I'm always having invalidation of any trades I'm taking as an ICT trader. I know when the trade I'm taking is invalid. So, and every time I'm looking for that invalidation, I'm looking for it in a higher time frame. I cannot be taking a trade in the 15 minutes and I'm going down to the 5 minutes to go and be looking for invalidation that like a stop loss in 15 minutes. It doesn't make any sense. So if I'm going to be placing my stop loss, it should be on a higher time frame, because higher time frame are where I get my directional daily bias from. So if market should invalidate that level of my stop loss, that means price has started disrespecting order flow, or price has started disrespecting PDRs. So 2 losses in a day is enough. Wait for the next day. So like, this is a type of, okay, you shouldn't be over trading, or should I say revenge trading. So if I should take a loss, 2 losses in a day, I wait for the next day. Okay, the market will always present an opportunity, because at the end of the day, if you are revenge trading, if you're should I say over trading, you won't have time to stay within the frequency for you to know what is working or what happened or why you took that loss. So I can actually take 2 losses in a day. I go back, review the trades and see where the fault is from. So that's why I say 2 losses in a day. I come back the first day. The market will always present an opportunity. So my top-down analysis is market structure, dealing ranges, premium to discount, order flow. These are the order on how I do my market analysis. So after doing my market analysis, I will then wait to look for a setup. Is it that I'm looking for a reversal setup, or I'm looking for what? A continuation checklist. So in my reversal setup, okay, my top-down analysis, I look for market structure, what is the trend of the market. Then I look for daily ranges, where are we in premium or are we in discount. Then I look for order flow, which order flow is price respecting. Is price respecting bullish PDRs and disrespecting bearish PDRs? That means we're bearish. Is price disrespecting bearish PDRs and respecting bullish PDRs? That means we're bullish. So that's 2 again in that PDRs. I'm looking forward to which PDRs is price respecting. Then power of tree, you know, I trade the weekly range and the daily draw on liquidity. So in the power of tree, every week I'm coming to the market, I'm saying, okay, where is the liquidity, where is price now, where is price likely to expand to. So in the weekly expansion, which is 1 shot 1 kill, I'm looking for price to do the manipulation, and then where is the next draw on liquidity. So that's how I use my power of tree. So liquidity raise is where I'm looking forward to do what, where is initial place I can be looking to take profits. That's where the liquidities are. So price is always filling in liquidity and filling in what, taking out liquidity and filling in inefficiency. Then weekly profile, I'm always looking for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to create the high and the low of the week using the opening price. So my mind and my focus is always on the opening price of the week. So once price leaves the opening price on Thursday, price is not meant to come back down there. That's explanation from the market maker series. So going down to the weekly profile again, I'm looking for ultimate market structure OTE, that's key in ICT. Then in overall, I'm looking for internal to internal range liquidity, that's the liquidity metrics. This liquidity metric is all about, price is making higher highs and lower highs in an uptrend. So when price does a retracement, I'm looking forward for price to go internal range liquidity and then external range liquidity for my final take profit. So that's just simply how I use this internal range to external range liquidity. So like I said, in my reversal checklist, I'm looking for a sweep, I'm looking for a change in state of delivery, I'm looking for a displacement back into the range. These are the things I checklist. If you have been watching my videos, you see this is how I check a trade. So even though I got a sweep, I got the change state of delivery, I got a displacement back into this range and a market structure shift, and I don't get a retracement back to FEG, OTE, the breaker, or OB, or like if 1-2 doesn't meet, that trade is not congent to the plan. And if I take a loss, that means I'm not taking a good loss, because a good loss is when you take a loss that is what congent to your trading plan. So then what am I targeting? I'm targeting the external range liquidity, that's for a reversal, then equal highs, which is old lows, inefficiency, and so on and so forth. Then a continuation trade, I'm looking for a market structure. What is the market structure? It's a continuation. So you are making sure that you are continuing the trend. Okay, so my market structure, I use my fib to get, I make sure there's a break of structure, that's a sweep of internal range liquidity. I make sure there's a retracement to internal range of the 0.50 to 0.8618 level. If you watch the last win trade I took, it was a continuation trade checklist I used for that trade, and you saw it was pretty. So guys, going back to the workspace. After reading this, where you read my strategy from top down to the rest. So in the morning, after reading the strategy, and then go to check the economic calendar, I just click here and it directs me to the economic calendar. So in this economic calendar, as an ICT trader, what I normally do is to either know the time I should be trading in a stable market, and also knowing the time I shouldn't be in the market. Okay, so I come every morning to check the news, and sometimes we know that some news and news drivers in the market, there are sometimes that the best trade you can even take is after the news. During those times, I was trading the lower time frames and not that I was constantly in the charts. Yes, I was trading New York and London section, so I always pay attention to the news events. So in the news events, this is where I just click on that. So if you go to my Notion back, you see it here. Check the economic calendar. After reading my strategy, I check the economic calendar. After checking the economic calendar, then going back to like, okay, and I've read my strategy, I've checked the economic calendar, then I go over to do my forecast. In my forecast here, I have the first week, the second week, the third week. So we are in third week now. As you guys can see that it is only the USD chef trade I've taken so far that I did analysis on. So, and on the other ones, you can see how I do my analysis. So my analysis from this one was USD and GBP USD, and you guys saw the trade as well. You guys know about this trade, the loss. And if you go back again, the other trade is USD GBP USD. This was the day I was actually able to do all of the pairs, and this week you guys saw it was only USD chef trade ID. So this is normally how I do my forecasting. January, as you can see, we completed this. I do my forecasting. I make sure I do all my forecasting. Okay, I do all my forecasting. Go to my February, March, April. You see I did all my forecasting. So in the end of the day, I can do, okay, did I take a trade? Then I can just do backlink. What was the trade like? Okay, so that is normally how I do my forecast. forecasting. So going over to July, you'll see July. If you go to the forecasting, you check for the one that have a backlink. That means I took a trade with it. Anyone that doesn't have a backlink, that means there was no trade taken with it. So if you go here now, you see that I took a trade here and it was a loss July. So if you go back again, so that's just simply how I use these 3 trading habits to get consistency in learning how to trade. And if change is important in everything you do, it can be scary at times, but do not be scared, okay? Do not be scared to make those changes. So during this time, if you go watch Miss Aviona's video, I'm going to leave the link below in this video so you guys can go watch it, for you guys to learn and use that. I urge you guys to use that, because if you watch the beginning of my videos, that was the one I was using at first. So that time, what I do when I wake up in the morning after doing all that routine, you treat trading like a business and it's going to pay you like one, okay? I trade from Monday to Thursday, so those times I make sure that my trade is between Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays I'm not looking to trade again. That's for me to be able to analyze the market. Then this is for my trading times. Then in the during those times I was trading 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock for London Q zone. This is so funny, man. And then I'm holding my trade to 7 o'clock if it has hit CP. 4 o'clock discount or premium array. Like, this was the strategy I was using then till I changed my. So this is continuously to be building all those things to your subconscious mind, you get, for you to constantly know what you're looking forward to in the market. So criteria for entering a trade, I want to see the following: a clear trend on the 1 day, higher time frame POI or FG, price tapping into the FG or OB, reaction away from the support and resistance. Like, criteria of exiting a trade. So this is where, like, okay, what will make me exit the trade? So take profit met is one thing that will make me exit the trade. Price taps into the liquidity is something that can make me exit the trade. FG not respected is something again that can make me exit the trade. So it's just something I was continuously using those times. So if you guys want this as well, you guys can signify, then I can post it, because this was what I used. As you can see, most of them are written. Then I used to read them. I used to these are amazing. Like, these ones were much, you get, till I was able to now make it the way you guys saw that is now the little ones I use. As you can see, all the things I learned from all these people. My mentor is the one that is to talk about this SBR, which is the 2022 mentorship, which is FIB of liquidity at a POI, FG, OB, higher time frame displacement, market structure sheets, and so on and so forth. Then trade management. So this trade management will actually help you in terms when you draw down a lot. I bet you this trade management, I got it from Sir Michael Bamba. Shout out to Sir Michael Bamba. So it's a risk system, but I think I'm going to make a different video on how I use this trade management, because it's also in my trading plan. I still use it up to today. So guys, following me for a long while, you know that yes, we are consistent, we know what we're trading, we know what we're looking forward to in the market. And if you're understanding that trading is a continuous repetitiveness of something that works for you, and allow probability to play out, and do not attach so much emotions to it. Just something that you continuously learn. Do not pressure yourself, and just continuously read all these things. I'm sure it's going to make sense to you. So just like it's making sense to me again. So I hope this video was insightful. So I'm going to be making another video of another thing that helped me learn how to trade, which is trade management, and also the way I study trading as a trading student that helped me understand trading. So I hope this video was insightful. If it was, leave us a like, and subscribe to the channel, and continue joining us on this journey if this kind of video you like. Okay, and now I'm gonna be ending.